The burger's so nice, we're cooking it twice. You'll see what I mean. Come with me approximately 5,000 miles from our home of San Diego to Tokyo, Japan, where there's a burger restaurant called the Brisk Stand. It's becoming quite popular apparently, and something they do with one of their burgers after they cook it and after they build it, they cut it in half. But before they let you eat it, they take those cut sides and they put them down on the flat top to cook again for another minute or so. I'm so intrigued by it. I said to Max, we have to make this. Guess what? We're going to. Yeah, we're going to make this today. An important part of this are caramelized onions. I've already got them going, but I'm gonna add to them, so check out down here and see what we're gonna do. This is what's left after slowly cooking about a half of a large onion. I sliced it thin, I threw it in the pan with a little olive oil, a little butter. Haven't seasoned it yet, I'll get to that. You want these really beautifully caramelized, and they're definitely on their way. They're gonna be sweet, they're gonna be fantastic. But I'm gonna add a little beef broth to this, just to sort of rehydrate them a bit, but also just to amplify the beefiness of the whole thing. Look how beautiful, it sucked it right in. That means it wants more. So that was about a quarter of a cup. I'll turn them down a bit, I'll let them finish, but I'm telling you, you do that to any onions you're making, it doesn't have to be beef broth. It could be chicken broth, it could be vegetable broth, it could be onion broth, it could be wine. They'll rehydrate and they're just gonna get better, just better. And while those continue slowly, we'll grind some beef. That is a chuck steak. It's about a pound, a little less than a pound. And you can see I've cut it and I've stuck it in the freezer just to harden it up a little bit to get it in the grinder so it's not all like sticky and clumpy. And away we will grind. Ah, fuck! I just burnt myself.
On what?
This fucking thing. God. All right, in we go. Love this. And there's a good amount of fat on this that I want. And we're there. Wow. Okay, do you see how much fat there is in this? The video that I saw of their burger, it looked like that too. Maybe more on theirs, but this is gonna be perfect. All right, let me get rid of the machine. We'll shape these. There's my beautiful beef, and there's a scale. Of course, I have no way of knowing what their patties actually weigh, but I looked and I think it's, from what I saw, they look like about a third of a pound. So that would be 5.3 ounces, 5.32. There we go. So here's one. When you grind your own beef, the goal is not to manhandle it too much. The goal is to keep it as strand-like as possible. Does that make sense?
Well, air pockets, right?
Yeah, you want the juices flowing freely through the patty. If you squeeze it, like you're squeezing liquid out of spinach, it's not gonna do what you want.
I feel like you're avoiding saying something about air pockets. Like you just don't want it to be like condensed.
You don't want it to be condensed. Max wants me to say you want air pockets in it.
Loose.
You want it loose. That's good. Yeah, thank you. Loose is good. Air pockets is not a good term
When
for
something is
in
loose,
my head.
Air is in there.
Stop it, not necessarily. Okay, there's one beautiful patty. For those of you sitting and watching at home, wherever you're watching from, I'm gonna tell you right now, you wanna get a grinding attachment. This is gonna be infinitely better than stuff that you're gonna buy in a store. Infinitely better. And again, you're not pressing too hard.
Because you want the air pockets.
Because you want Max's air pockets. I mean, you gotta press enough so it doesn't fall apart, but these guys are lovely. What haven't we done to them yet? Chance!
Seasoned.
Attaboy. A little of our BFF, both sides. We'll do the other side on the grill. But boys, I think it's time. First up, a little oil. I mean, you don't want anything sticking, even though there's lots of fat. Spread it out, and on we go. 1, 2. And now we'll season the top. They're kind of thick-ish, so, you know, you need a decent amount of seasoning. Nothing to do. We're just gonna leave them, let them build a little crust. It's not until we flip them over are they gonna get any onion, and there's cheese coming, and bun has to get done. In fact, I could actually throw the bun on right now. Look at the fat coming off these things. Bun down. You know, a dry bun wants to stick to the flat top. So when you put it down, make sure that you give them a little couple of turns to keep that from happening. Because if it sticks when you pick it up, it'll rip, and that would be disastrous. Look, it's already almost there. Okay, these guys will now wait in the wings for that to happen. All right, this guy first, and this guy, come on, bud. Now, remember our onions? Of course you do. These are gonna go right on this guy. Beautiful little stack. And we give them a lid for about a minute. Okay, while they're cooking, there's a sauce that looks like it's mustard, but I read somewhere spicy. So I'm gonna combine a little regular mustard with just a little sriracha and do this. Oh, that's for our bottom bun. All right, let's cheese these guys. Cheddar, 1 and 2, and then you know what? Then this, let them finish. There we go. All right, so here's the move. We come with our top bun, we put it on here. We pick this guy up, we put him on here, we pick everybody up, and we go to our bottom bun. All right, bottom bun, our little sauce. I don't know if this is what they use, but I'm liking this already. Now comes this amazingness. Look how beautiful that is. Here's the move. You take 2 skewers, and down you go. Now we cut, and these come over to the flat top. All right, so here's what we've got. That's what we're dealing with. They're beautiful. And down they go. We're gonna give them a minute, 1 minute. Here's the question. Is this gonna do something special? Just caramelize up everything extra? Who knows? We're about to find out. I'm pretty excited, actually. I just really want to eat this burger. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, let's go. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and we're off. And in we come, and the turn. Look at this. Wait, how pretty. But that's not the best part. Who wants to see the best part? Holy God. All right, that is the reason you do this. This is the reason. It's all self-explanatory now. Might have thought they were crazy for doing this, but the proof is gonna be in the bite I'm about to take. So check this out. Look at this juice. Oh, that's because we didn't, what do we do, Max? We kept the meat loose.
Air bubbles.
Not air bubbles. Stop saying that. I'm taking a bite. It's fantastic. All right, I'm telling you, this, with the juice running down my hand, oh, that terrible cut still, God, is so delicious. It's so delicious. Cheddar is not my first choice on a burger. I do prefer American. But I can see why they did that. I think if I made this again, and I will, 100%, I'll use American. Maybe I get a block of American and cut the slices a little thicker because I like them a little thicker. Okay, wow, this is so good. Hit the subscribe button. Let us know in the comments below. Would you make this? What you'd like to see us make? Give us a like. And every video this month, we're giving away a Cooking Guy knife.
Every video this year.
Every video this year, well, it was actually a true statement. Every video this year, we're giving away a Cooking Guy knife. You just have to be a subscriber. We'll pick somebody at random. It's completely random. Don't yell and say, you've asked for a knife 100 times. That's not gonna do anything for you. Subscribe and pay attention and look for a name like this one. Sayonara.